Welcome to mrGoetz's Flipped Classroom. This is week 10, and we are going to look through the PowerPoints for this week. This is also known as the visual lesson plan. The do now is, what's better for you, working on projects or working on assignments in Google Classroom? After you have decided, ask someone else and see if they think the same thing or different. The goal here is to make stuff in audio video production class, and I can have assignments in Google Classroom which some students like, assignments in Google Classroom some students don't like. I want to be able to have the students make a decision which they want to do. TEKS we're looking at this week: the student demonstrates professional standards, employability skills as required by businesses and industries. Demonstrate skills related to seeking and applying for employment. We are going to be filling out job applications. What I mean by that is when I go to the job applications, I have 7-Eleven, Ace Hardware, Chewy's Restaurant, Forever 21 Clothing, GameStop, Hobby Lobby, Jiffy Lube, Petco, Sally's Beauty, a general application in Spanish, and then the state of Texas. I'm going to have these printed for students to fill out, and the goal is not to turn all this private information into me. The goal is for me to see that they've done it and then keep it. Keep it in their back pocket, keep it in their book bag, keep it at home so they have it when they're ready. Second thing is a shooting schedule for project number 2, which is a how-to video. We've had a lot of spooky, scary October stuff come in. Going to be editing a video this week of all the things from all my classes to have a Halloween video. We're going to watch this video together in class. It's called 7 Real Side Hustle Ideas for High School Students and Teens. It's about 7 minutes long. Different ways to make money. Select a job application, fill out a job application, and we're going to be successful if a student picks one of the different job applications and fill it out, and they're continuing to work on the how-to videos. I defined a job with the students last week, and a job is something that trading time for money. A job is something you're passionate about. A side hustle, or rock stars with day jobs, what I mean by that is that a student has the job that they work, but they're still doing what they're passionate about. We will probably have to work and earn money in life. Will I pick a job, or will a job pick me? Let's call some people at the domain. We're doing a virtual field trip to the domain. It's going to be a Zoom call on Tuesday, November 16th. It's going to be great. We will read and write effectively in English, Spanish language application also available. We have computers we can use, and then here's our success criteria, check off, and then the exit ticket. Let's see what else we have for this same class period. So this is a level 1 audio video production class, and this is what we're going to have later in the week. When we are done with the how-to video, what do you think we should do as our next project? Looking at employment, again, seeking and applying for employment. We got the job application we're doing this week. We also have the how-to video. And a lot of this is the same, except for we have a motivational video here. This video is called You're Stronger Than You Think. It's a motivational video about 3 minutes long. We're going to watch back on the how-to videos, working by yourself or with 1 or 2 other people. And there's steps in a how-to video. And if the how-to video is concrete, maybe the steps to tying a tie, step 1, 2, 3. But a how-to video could be a little bit more abstract if it were how to do a podcast. There's many different ways. The best learning comes from teaching. If you can teach someone how to do something, it means you really know how to do it. Let's watch some how-to videos. We're going to watch some how-to videos together. Lots of them the students suggest. They say, hey, let's watch this one, and then we go and do it. Then that's the exit ticket, and that takes us through to the end of our week in audio video production 1. Let's see what's happening in animation. animation. I can change this around because this is actually Monday and this is week 10. Very nice. What's better for you, working on projects in Google Classroom after you've decided? Ask somebody. Yeah, it looks familiar, right? Similarity here is this is going to be, for the animation class, isn't necessarily doing a how-to video. I need to go back in and take a look at this here because the animation class is actually doing something a little bit different. Some of these slides, when I cut and pasted them in, were a little bit tough. So this is actually a frame by frame animation is what's happening right there. This is frame by frame animation. Thought I caught all these when I was going through them. Watching the video again here about the side hustles, right? Yes, I have some work to do here. So this still says some of the slides for, I haven't got the slides in here that have to do with we got the job application, that's all good, that's awesome. I just want to see if we have, let's go ahead and save it because it's better than it was, but let's go to Wednesday and see what we have. Because I may not have backfilled some of the other things. We're using Adobe Animate, it's the background you're using, what's the character you're using, ask the person next to you, then this is correct. Background, and then frame by frame with onion skin. That is correct for animation. What else do we have here? We're going to do the motivational video. And then I recommend students watch Adobe Animate videos in their free time. So that way when they're here, they have some ideas of stuff they want to try when they actually log into the software. So I'm going to give myself a B on this, on the lesson plan, on the visual lesson plans I put together. There do appear to be some missing slides. And then in digital audio, we're looking at how to write a rap. So doing 16 bars, and that's going to be fun. We're doing the job applications again. Digital audio class is also going to be involved in the field trip to the domain. And then how to write a rap for the first time is a fun process. We start with frustrating circumstances, and then we go to tell us about those circumstances for 4 bars. And then we go 4 bars of what do other people say about it? And then we do 4 bars of how are you going to get out of this? And then what does success feel like? So those are the 4 steps in doing this. Just a great YouTube video, how to write a rap for the first time. Then coming down here, picked a job application, and mrGoetz has seen it. That's Monday. Let's go to Wednesday for digital audio class. Here we are later in the week. What are the frustrating circumstances you're going to use as you write 16 bars? How to write a rap, job application, 2 grades a week. Main or ISD, we have 2 grades a week. Writing using rhymes. It's fun to be lyrically dexterous. Bars and rhymes and frustrating circumstances. Let's continue writing our rap step by step. Here's the video again here. And I think I had that motivational video dropped in here. Let me go take a look. Oh, I think I have to cut and paste that over here. So I don't see the motivational video thrown in here. So I have a few things to tighten up here, which is doable. You've been watching mrGoetz's Flipped Classroom. Thank you.